So we started with a little footwork work. So you wanted to learn about Susie cues. So for that, it basically starts out just like a normal push break. So you're walking in on the 1 and the 2, and then from there you're kind of swiveling over onto your left foot and touching the right toe up there. Then you're swiveling out, staying on the left foot, bringing your heel over, and then crossing and landing on your right foot. And then just lather, rinse, repeat. Swivel over, touch your left toe, swivel over, touch your right heel, and cross. As the pattern goes through, usually it's going to be led that he's going to bring you in and start bringing the hands into this position as opposed to a normal open position. 1, 2, and then toe, heel, cross, toe, heel, cross. The rhythm stays in that normal triple, so 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 8. It'll go however long he leads it. Then usually, you rock back, and then probably into like an underarm turn or pass or something like that. So that was the Susie cue. And then we started practicing dancing slow. For that, it really helps to count everything as you're dancing it. For the particular song we did, it had a really strong rolling count, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and up. If it's a contemporary song that has more of a 1 and 2 and 3, that's fine too. Just as long as you're counting the entire thing, kind of mentally helps you take up that space in between the beats. So rather than 1 and 2 and 3 and you kind of moving through the tempo your body's used to, you can remember it's a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. If nothing else, if you can stay on time for the 2, 4, 6, 8, then the rest of it will be close enough. But if you can 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, counting those little ands and uhs in between everything really helps slow your body down as well. Speaking of counting the anda, we also talked about dancing to blues music. Primarily, we did that by practicing the Sailor Shuffle tonight. Sailor Shuffle is, if I start on my left foot, and let's say I have this little spot I'm trying to hit right in the middle. So I'm starting there in the middle, hooking behind, stepping out, and then to the side. And this is to a triple rhythm. So that looks like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Specifically as it relates to the Sailor Shuffle rhythm, incorporating into blues dancing. So the Sailor Shuffle has this natural sway to it. So my head up here stays relatively stationary, right around where the flower is, at least that's the idea. You can see on camera if I'm actually doing it right or not. And then the rest of the body kind of pendulums out. So as my feet come here and step, my hips kind of sway out with my feet. And so that gives, kind of a sailor, just got off the boat, doesn't quite have his land legs yet, he's still kind of swaying around with the motion of the boat. That's where it gets its name from. It also incorporates some motion into the hips. And then if you can move your body down like just a hair, just into some slightly bent knees. And maybe allow yourself just a little more bounce into the song. So if I were just doing like a normal, more contemporary or modern Sailor Shuffle, it would look like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Much more up here in the center, pressing into the flower. For these, it's really landing into the hip as I go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. A little more bounce to the body, and sort of like that. And that's what we went over.